Welcome on in, everybody. Hello! This is the ReAlM SMP. I am Reeled here, giving you a greeting, and we're back at the shopping district again, trying to finish off the rocks that go underneath the pier, the dock, the wharf, whatever you would like to call it. I've got a talking topic today. A pretty important one, I would say, since it revolves around somebody saying, the realm is plain. I would like to make the argument, the realm is not plain. But first, before that, I need to get across what an SMP actually is, in case you do not know. What is an SMP? An SMP, survival multiplayer. So basically, you just need to be in the survival game mode of Minecraft, and you need to be playing with other people. We've got 4 people online now, including me. So that's multiplayer right there. As you can see, I'm in survival mode right now, and just for proof, yep, survival, just took a hit. So, right there, survival multiplayer. But it's not saying, oh, this world isn't an SMP, it's saying that this world is plain. So, why is it plain? I'm not too sure. I don't really have feedback from the person themselves, but I did actually ask other people from my Discord what they thought a realm is meant to be, basically. Alright, we got Zig Gamer over here. Gonna ask you the quick question, my man. What do you think makes an SMP?
I reckon an SMP is made up of like a friendly community, but also seeing how other people build. Like, I'm really interested in seeing other people's redstone contraptions, like all the crazy ones, but also seeing different build types to get inspiration. But that's what I think an SMP is, so yeah.
Alright, so an SMP wouldn't be plain if there's people building and making redstone contraptions from your perspective.
No, not really. I think, to be honest, I think it's more about the community. So as long as you're having fun with other people, then I reckon that's what makes an SMP. I think building and redstone are just extras.
Alright, I can see that. Thank you for your time, Zig. Marcus, a member of the realm. Quick question. What do you think makes an SMP?
I feel like it's like the fact that there's a community that you can turn to, and it's not as lonely as being on a single player world, since you get to take inspiration from other people and just improve on your own skills.
Another member of the realm, the ReAlM SMP. Rixers, welcome on in.
Hello.
What do you believe makes a realm?
In my opinion, what makes a realm is having a bunch of members who are active and enjoy just playing Minecraft, honestly. It's all about the people and their opinions on the game and how they enjoy playing it.
All right, so
fun.
Just people playing, not too much else?
Yeah, I mean, like, just have a good time and play.
So we got 3 people all giving feedback on what they thought a realm or SMP is meant to be. And I'm pretty sure I've proved that we've been able to have a community aspect. I mean, we've legitimately got people on right now as I'm recording, so it's not fraudulent or anything. Besides just the factor of having multiple people online on a realm, I do think what really comes into making a realm not plain, builds. We've got builds that don't make it plain. We've got people building up. We've got stuff like that. We've got people making farms. We've still got farms to build as well. We don't have any nether farms to my knowledge. Legitimately, the nether has not been touched at all for industrialization. So that is like an open field right there for just creativity and actually just creation. But hey, maybe you're not one to be a builder or a industrialized man. Maybe you don't like building farms and you just want to have some PvP. Well, I'm building a PvP Coliseum, and it's not against the rules on this server to PvP. You can still do it. I mean, like, if somebody tells you to stop, like, chill out and just don't annoy them. But it's not illegal to PvP. Like, you can punch people. You can beat them to death. I mean, as long as they consent to it. Maybe you hate building. You hate industrialization. You hate shopping districts. You hate PvP. Maybe you want a story. Those aren't illegal either, as long as you don't grieve people. There's so many options on this SMP for you to do it. How could you make the argument that it's plain? Maybe it's because it doesn't have an overarching server for everybody to follow. But in that sense, if you want a story, make it yourself. Members on the server, Moth, Slimy Soldier, Phantom, they've got a story all between each other. And they've got this thing called the Empire. And it's basically like, hey, you're either with me or you're against me. You either like the diamonds or you like the netherite. If you like the netherite, get out of my face. And it's cool. It's creative. I like it. I like what they're doing. I haven't stopped them from doing what they're doing. They PvP each other. They murder each other day in and day out, it seems. And I haven't gotten in the way of it because that's how they like to have fun on the SMP. But now you always have to be open-minded from my perspective on this. And now I'm going to kind of try and brainstorm, in a sense, what I think could make this SMP plain. The conclusion that I have come to is that there isn't really anything that is super standout yet. Keyword yet. I mean, we don't really have any like huge bases set up. Let me go over to my base real quick. I'd say that's probably the best setup. There is a little bit of bias in that. Just about to be touching down at the base. Here it is, rendering in. So now what you see, we've got a warehouse, a storage house for all my chests. We've got a zero-tick cactus farm, and then we've got quite a few builds. So 11 builds, or 12 if you also count this bridge. So 12 builds in this area. That isn't anything too huge. This village is just starting out. But you've also got to keep in mind, this is only 2 to 2.5 months. So you've got to remember, you've still got to put in time to create what you want to see. Also chasing down Flipsy. Come on, come back here. Oh, jeez. But this is probably one of the most well-developed areas on the server. Probably has the most builds. People, from my knowledge, have their starter builds that are either medium to small ranged in size. They've got a farm, possibly you have villager trading halls, or possibly you have a kelp farm or something like that, or maybe a sugarcane farm, I don't know. Either you have not enough builds, and that's just, hey, get to work, my guy. I mean, you could literally pay somebody to mine materials for you, I bet. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Possibly. Maybe. Then you've also got a story. You could be like Moth, Slime, and Phantom. Make your own story. I don't need to make the story for you, and I don't want to make the story, because that's not how I want to play on this SMP. I want to build. So what I have to say, to make anything entertaining for yourself, make anything not plain. Make it entertaining. Make it fun. Be the change you want to be. You want builds? Build. You want farms? Farm. You want materials? Grind. Be the change you want to be. Start it. Don't just be a bystander and wait for somebody else to start it, because then nothing's ever going to start. You've got to be the change. Be the change. And once again, I'm going to nail it into your head. Be the change. It's been a real one. Peace. Not going to lie, I really would like to hear from a different perspective in the comments why the SMP could be plain, in case I glazed over anything.